So a part of the update that I left out and forgot to mention was music. One of the guitar players in my band, sorry, I have to fix that, it's bugging me, has decided they no longer want to do this music project. And they happen to be the one member that pretty much wrote all of the songs, minus the lyrics and the vocals. So, I don't have any resistance to it at all. I feel like, okay, whatever, and I don't feel like anyone else is really fighting it either. Well, at least not in the group chat. And we haven't actually seen each other or had practice in a few weeks since our last show was canceled due to people freaking out about the weather. I went over the pass anyways because I'm not really scared of driving in the snow, and just like, well, if I have to turn around, I have to turn around, whatever. I'm going to try. And it was fine. The pass was just fine. And the city was just fine. There was no snow anywhere. It was fine. But that would have been the last time I was going to see them. And that was March 15th. So about 10 days ago. Today is March 25th. The plan is that we're going to do one more show. I canceled a show in Seattle for April 4th because why? That's the point, right? They didn't really seem like they wanted to do it anyway, so just canceled that. However, they do want to do the one in Wenatchee that's down the street from their house, of course, right? So we're going to follow through with finishing that show, and then that's it. I think that band's just going to be over. One of the guitar players wants to at least finish recording the album. I gotta wipe this off now. It's really bugging me. I also think that maybe the guitar player that wants to leave the band that's already crossed his mind, and he's still decided he doesn't want to do it, so I'm not going to convince him to do it. I don't really see the point in completing it if we're not going to market it or do anything. I also don't see the point in just spending the extra time to do it just to have it sit on the shelf. Like that. I've done that so many times before, and I don't need to have extra recordings. I have all the videos, right? I could just watch the videos. That's fine with me. So I'm not gonna fight for this. I feel like my fight for music is just done. If people don't want to do it, then I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna keep pushing it. I feel like my life is taking me somewhere else. And I think I'm okay with it. I purchased some sound bowls and some tuning forks, and I'm going to keep doing music in other ways, more healing ways. And I don't know. I feel okay with this decision. Like, even though it wasn't my decision, I'm like, okay, well, a decision was made and I'm going to go with it. I'm not going to do the back and forth and, okay, let's try it. And then I don't want to do it. Like, no, I've been through this before, with another band, and guitar player in that band was like, I don't think I want to do this anymore, and blah, 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 blah. And, and then I was like, fuck it. Let me make a decision for you. How about no? How about we just don't? I say no. Great. You don't have a singer. Now what? I'm not going to do this again with the trying to keep people where they don't want to be. I'm not fighting it. I'm going with the flow. The decision has already been made in my mind. Yeah. Okay. Let's not play music together anymore. Fine. I'm good with it. It's a different decision this time. It's not like in the past I have felt like kind of emotionally attached to things, and I'm not. I'm not emotionally attached, which is interesting because I really like the music we're doing, and I really thought that it would make a positive impact. However, that's because I'm the one writing the lyrics. I did not feel good singing any songs that had negative lyrics, which we started doing for the last show, where we had to just like throw in some cover songs, and none of the positive lyrical songs that I chose were selected. So I ended up having to sing negative words, and I don't want to do that. So I feel like this resonates. This is a good decision. I'm okay with this. So that's the music update. You probably, maybe not, might see me playing with sound bowls later, or experimenting with writing songs to tuning forks. I don't fucking know. But stay tuned.